welcome. How you doing? Come to watch me lose. So nice of you. Hey, seriously? I know, eh? Oh, look at that. That sucks. I know. Look at their number. Look at my number. Minerva. What the hell am I gonna do? Ah. I already lose when I end up playing like an 80 team against an 80 team. I still lose. I lose. So I agree with you. Damn it. This won't end well. Not good. My team's been the same number for 4 seasons. At least I haven't been fired yet, I guess. Oh my god. I feel your pain. This won't go well. I got that much confidence. Maybe I should lower my difficulty level, I think. Because my team sucks. But they do in real life, so it's at least it's realistic, right? How you doing? How was your day? You have a good day or what? How was the kiddo? How was Miss Sassy?
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to
Probably
Madden
kept you busy,
19
eh? Hey John, how you doing?
Sports. Coming up,
You here to watch me get my butt kicked?
between the
I'm on all pro level,
and the
the Cowboys are an 88. I'm an 80.
I'll have
This is
scores around the league for you
the
at
4th
the half.
season as
But
the
it's
Giants
time
coach. I haven't been
for
fired,
football.
so there's
So we'll hand it
that.
over to our broadcast team.
Got that
Brandon
going for me.
And Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the
That's my cat spreading a box, by the way. I'm wondering what the hell it is.
New Jersey.
Nothing besides going to get my butt kicked.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made
Just,
their way out.
I like throwing in the occasional football stream just to have different content. And I love football. I'm just not good at the game. I could lower my level and win more, but at least it's realistic. Giants suck, right? Giants suck. So.
They come in off a loss in the
Holy
opener
cat,
last week.
down.
That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home
How's your game,
crowd.
Minerva?
Great tailgate,
You have fun with
great
the kiddo?
fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come off a good win in the opener on the road.
Oh, what time's she going live?
Second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them
What
any
time's the game?
favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road.
Final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
In real life stuff, I go forward 2 steps, I go back 1. Go forward 2, back 1.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State.
It's amazing how quick they grow, eh?
When he came out of college, I thought his best attribute was being able to break the pocket.
Madison was like that, I remember.
But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
You can call it Miss Sassy Pants. Miss Sassy Pants. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might be there, John. I might not. I don't know.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this defense feeling the encouragement.
What game is she streaming? Is it baseball? I hate baseball.
Officially no gain on the play.
No, I don't hate baseball. I prefer to be at a live game, that's all.
Oh, okay. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well,
hate baseball is a strong word. I don't hate baseball. I just prefer.
Well, they have the run
like
for
you're watching here. I
try
prefer
again
football.
from the 25 on second
I don't really hate any sport except golf. Golf, I will not watch.
On second down, Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and
like my life goes forward 2 good steps, and it goes back 1, and it goes forward 2 in the back. Kind of bummer.
On third down,
Yeah, golf is just real fun. I've never played golf. I've always wanted to play. I'm going to put that on my bucket list. Before I croak, I want to play a game of golf. Because it has to be way more fun playing, right?
13 yards and it moves the sticks.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first.
Well, you are a Lions fan, Minerva. Minerva's a Detroit Lions fan.
Inside, and that's what we saw there.
The chances are not good, dude. Thanks, I appreciate the support, but I'm going to be realistic. They're an 88, I'm an 80. When I play teams that are 80 and I'm 80, I still lose, so I'm going to have to humble myself and maybe turn down the difficulty setting and win some games. I'm a sucker for punishment. I keep losing and coming back and not changing it. But I haven't been fired, so that's all that matters, right?
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Because I got it set on settings that I can be fired as a coach. And then if you're fired and another team in the offseason isn't looking for a coach, if they'll give you the options, like this team's looking, this team's looking, if there's no teams, you're forced to retire. Which I think would be funny if it happened on air. Or get fired.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
I'm okay with losing. Thanks, man. They are good keeps. A lot of them are my real friends. They got my back. They're good people.
They had a great read there from his free safety position.
And I knew them quite a while before I just gave them branches too. So
yeah, I had to through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, they allowed him to get to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Got his man complete over the middle.
Eve has another opinion on that.
Take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive was surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game.
Eve, you better watch out. She's going to end up...
that big article in the paper this morning about their...
So time you out. Be careful there, Eve.
Games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Well-deserved, too. I like Minerva. What are you talking about, Eve?
Seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the
There
end
it
zone?
is. And there it is. Like, how come Minerva's letting her talk like that? Oh, and there it is. Look. See, look. Nobody even close to him. He was wide open.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
I'm being realistic here. I'm going to try my best. That's all I'm going to do. I don't even know what my record is. The season just started. John's like, what the hell's going on?
Week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
They secretly love each other.
Goal for touchdown scored or yardage.
Don't be afraid.
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all
That's
have
my
those
point.
thoughts.
My defense was nowhere near them.
Season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far.
I'm just being realistic. I'm screwed. Yeah, exactly.
Set now to kick this one away and off it goes.
This might be my last season. Which I wouldn't blame them. I would have fired me last season. I would have fired me last season. So.
To the 25-yard line.
My quarterback sucks. So I got to throw a bunch of small passes and hope they get yards after catch. That's how bad it is.
On first down, Blanchard. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Keeping it real, Minerva, it's true. I should have been. I would have fired me last season. Honestly, when I was on the off season, I'm getting fired.
First downs. They've got to give their defense a chance
I'm not
to
sure
settle
why they
down,
didn't.
catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now.
All that work for 3 yards. Wow.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Don't hold it against Minerva, but she's a
on first didn't get
Lions
much, and now the
fan,
run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Blanchard.
Nobody around. There you go. He got stuck in the middle somehow, which is hilarious.
Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah,
so the Cowboys now
all of them. Wow, yeah, you are. That's brave.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here.
I didn't know that.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game.
That's a whole new kink level right there.
To their opponents.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 19 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
Come on, defense, do something.
Now we've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line. Every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
I didn't know that. How did I not know that?
Gain there is he'll get it up
there's
about
something
the
new about
24. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partners.
In Canada, I can't say I have
a
favorite city.
Of this size, of these dimensions.
I've been stuck in the middle of Canada. That's probably why. I can't really judge.
Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. Some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
How you doing, Alter?
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Just so you know, Dallas is an 88. I'm an 80, so
7-0
this isn't going to
our
go well.
Score. Back to MetLife Stadium in just a moment.
Hey, Southbound. How you doing?
Sitting alongside
Welcome.
Charles Davis,
Great to see you.
Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. So from
How's your day, Alter?
now,
So,
1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. To the 40 and no further, so the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much. Give
really?
30 on first down. It'll set up
Are you
second and 7.
Are you like screwing with my emotions right now? I'm nervous screwing with my emotions. I don't believe it.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On the counter, Elliott.
Yeah, Buffalo, that's a tough team to get behind.
Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took
Yeah,
that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill.
Look, wide open again. How do you like that, John? Oh, John's not here anymore.
Touchdown,
That's twice they were wide open and no defense around, nothing. It's going to be a freaking blowout, man. Damn.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly.
That sucks.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you.
Not sure. Really well. What's the area code for Buffalo?
Catanzaro now for the extra point. Extra point good by Catanzaro.
No, that's funny.
That'll make the score 14-0.
That's awesome.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
So true, though, eh? It's not even halftime, and it's 14-0. Oh, they fired me already. How am I still? How do I even have a job?
It's a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly
does. This is like brutal.
A lot of the teams,
fourth season that I can't get my team above 80.
They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go
painful,
between 12
man.
and 24, 25 plays.
Maybe I'll retire my coach and start with a new team. This is depressing.
Into their script,
oh wow, we actually ran.
I don't think
Thank you.
Abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
Thanks for showing up.
Anything, at least 3
Thanks
points.
for trying out for the
Off
team.
the board. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
All right, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
And stop dead cold.
There
you go.
In the
There it is.
backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking to throw. Blanchard. He finds his target. Back
Oh, nice dodge there,
get
man.
him down, but not before he
Nice.
takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt,
I just want to try to stay in this game.
Used to laugh back in the day when
Hey,
they
how
were
you doing?
guys
Welcome,
like
Coach
crafty
Tom.
veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position. You're doing
Oh, I
something.
just made it 1st down.
When he
Did
was
I?
young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't
Oh,
run
that was
anymore.
close.
Now he understands a little bit better.
10 yards on the pickup.
Try
There,
running
it'll
to
be
the left.
2nd.
Comes up
Body
on.
people away and catch the
Gonna get to my
football.
15
And
likes.
this guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder
Sorry,
if he
I
took some
suck so
dance
bad at
classes
the
in his
game.
background with his
And
footwork.
I got the difficulty level too high
at the
for
46.
what I can do.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him.
I think I'm almost wishing to see me get fired.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an
19
invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield
Right.
because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
That's
stay
impossible.
with who you
19
know,
people have been here.
and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there.
You're messing with my
Leading to a
emotions.
set of downs.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 1st and 10, Blanchard.
Oh, come on. It was in your hands.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact. Just
Who,
as
me? I'm all like? I'm like, are you talking about me? Holy crap. Hold on. Who knew? Thanks, everybody.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I thought he was screwing my emotions.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Blanchard.
They like me.
Complete this to Ingram is tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. Would admit that there was an
15.
incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense
Minerva,
stayed in
did you get my
sync,
back?
stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. was, and they passed him up.
Oh my God!
It's intercepted.
Oh no!
He's at the 30, past the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh no!
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They
there it is.
So well. Yeah, they
there
didn't
it is.
get overexcited.
Like I said, I would have fired me last season.
On defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their
suck
own
ass team, suck ass quarterback, suck ass coach.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point.
I'm almost hoping I get fired. I just want to see what happens. And I'm hoping there's a team looking for a coach just to see where I'm going to end up. If that makes any sense. Or it'd be funny if there wasn't a team and I had to retire. That'd be even more funny, actually.
New York set to take the field.
I'm humble.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here.
How you doing, sir?
Ability to put
Welcome
any
to the blowout
game
game against Dallas.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
He's starting to hate Dallas just as much as the Patriots.
Ultimate patience
Sorry about that, sir.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Back to throw. Blanchard. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for.
Sorry, not sorry. What am I talking about?
You're able to get a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
Oh, 4th and inches. I got to go for it. It would be stupid not to go for it at this point. Am I wrong? Like, this is stupid. I got to try something. Oh, my God. Whatever, I'll punt it.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
I swear to God, if they get a touchdown in 27 seconds, you're going to see me lose my shit for the first time.
Will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
I'm pretty calm. I mean, you guys never seen me lose it yet. I've been a little angry, but I haven't lost it.
Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure
they get a touchdown in 27 seconds.
Play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They would have. I would have threw it. They would have caught it. They would have. I know how it was going to go down.
10th carry.
Let's be realistic. Who am I fooling? The guy can't throw the ball.
Be the final act of this first half. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Oh, that was a hell of a run.
There as he gets this one.
Where have you been the whole game? Like, seriously? Thanks for showing up.
34.
Thanks for that.
And the Giants ready to come out now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk.
I can't run. I can't throw.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone. Not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
To throw on 2nd down. Blanchard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, can they just get a 1st down already? This is painful now.
Down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Like a yard, inches, a yard,
inches. To the tight end.
Watch him gonna run it.
To break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with
and he maybe did. I don't know, did he? Is that enough? Oh, yay. 1st down.
That's what he got. It's going to hurt him a new set of downs.
So first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game. And on
I wonder how many people playing on All-Pro losing so much as I do would
throwing on 1st down.
Lose it. I haven't lost it yet. I'm impressed.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Or quit. I haven't quit yet.
Inside the 45. Give him 12
I'm okay with
yards on that one and
publicly humiliated. I'm cool with that. So cool.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And
oh, my God.
Picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
And it didn't make it through. Did you see that? Oh, my God, that's funny. Didn't make it through.
Sometimes, though,
it didn't have enough distance.
And this one winds up no good.
I had to try.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds it.
Touchdown.
Down.
Progress.
Pick up there,
I thought he was going to go all the way through.
Yards.
This game is painful,
many people
man.
like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake.
Yeah, someone's got to go. But it sucks so badly that my freaking, when I start doing the edges and the curl routes, I get picked off, I get picked off, I get picked off. You think I'm getting picked off lots now? Wait till you start doing the curls to the edges.
But he plays hard on every down.
It's terrible, man. My quarterback sucks.
He gets his first NFL sack.
Like bad. I even drafted a new quarterback like 1st round two seasons ago. Apparently he's not progressing, so let's take a look. What's the second? Yeah. What does that say? 75? 75. Yeah, 2 years. That's a #1 draft pick right there, and he's at a 75. I'm like, oh, you know, my quarterback sucks. Let's get a 1st rounder. Yeah, it didn't work out so well. It's painful, man. Oh, I should almost switch them just to see any. Oh no, my guy's apparently an 84. Yeah, okay, right. He's not playing like an 84. I'll admit this game is super frustrating.
They've got work to do here after the sack.
That's for sure. That I will admit to. There you go.
Brought in by Adam Humphries. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced
quarterbacks. I agree.
Because no matter what,
hope.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary
guy was going to be, can't stop anything.
To a secondary target for a nice game.
Well, I'm just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken.
They got a wicked running back, Elliott. Elliott's still
no
there.
Gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's
you got to be kidding me.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trade big here to begin quarter number 4.
You wouldn't want that now, would we?
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. I kind of want to see what happens if I get fired. I'm not purposely trying to lose, obviously, but... Prescott from the gun. This is caught.
There you go.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
52-0.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak.
This is my worst game yet. I'm just getting worse. It's supposed to be getting better. I'm getting worse.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning?
Wow,
right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker later?
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the
always running to the left. Let's try the right.
As they drove downfield,
let's try the right.
You're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blanchard, open man.
See how hard he got hit? When they start doing that, I'm calling a fumble. I don't know why the game does that to you, but you can tell the way the guys hit. I'm calling a fumble is going to happen. That's how much the game is out to get me now. I can tell from that one hit. Wait for it.
Quarterback now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Wow.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
but it
winds up falling incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
This is where I got picked off last time.
Is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh, he's open.
Throw. Blanchard to the sideline, and wow, what a catch.
But now what?
He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down.
4th and 5, I might as well go for it.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline.
Nothing to lose.
And what did we just see there? Toe tap. You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points. And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. A 1st down carry for Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down.
Now he can all of a sudden run.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. 15 more there,
too
and
late.
they're on a roll. It's another first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's a give to Barkley. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on 2nd down. Blanchard. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well,
I'm playing coach mode, so I don't think there is a relocation
on that one.
on coach mode.
If
you go owner mode, you
third
can see
down,
the
lacking
relocation
much
stuff.
success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Blanchard, and incomplete.
You gotta be kidding me.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not kicking it.
Anytime
What's
a
the
defense
freaking
can
point?
sit back in a zone
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna kick
that,
it.
it tends to create a lot of
We'll make her go home at
congestion
this
in the
point.
middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like
Why would I
an
kick
I-4
it?
at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Got to try it here. He's back to
There it is. 0. I'd rather get 0 than 3 at this point.
With such little time remaining, and the
That's
Cowboys
painful, man.
defense is going to get them the football back. So they tried to go for it.
Well, it's only up from here next
It
game.
really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
This is Elliott. And he's going to be
Only
taken
up from
down
here.
here at about the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over
Somebody
prior
type
to this
refresh
upcoming
reminder,
2nd down
please, for
play.
anybody who comes in the stream.
To the 16. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
Thank you.
gain. The
Appreciate it.
disadvantage of blitzing often
Whenever
alters
he's
the
up here.
spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That was a
And he
slaughter,
will
man. I
get
got
the first
slaughtered.
down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
I don't even know why I'm bothering calling
Giants get the
timeouts.
officials' attention and take
Well,
another
I
timeout.
think don't have a
As he'll
choice. I'm going to have to go
start
down a
with
level.
27 seconds showing on the clock.
I have to lower my standards here. Because this is a slaughter.
The D can only stop
Aren't
it
you
one
supposed to
more
get better when you
time
play
as
a
they
game?
take the knee.
Yeah, I would go to the outside more throwing the ball, but like I said, every time you do the crow routes towards the sidelines and all that, I get picked off so bad left and right. It's terrible.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of...
I guess I'll change my difficulty setting because let's see how it goes from there. I don't know. My team just sucks too bad. Upgrade, sure. There we go. One guy got upgraded. What's my next game? Let's see what my next game is before I get too excited. Oh, who's returning from an injury? Yeah. I agree. I'm going to have to do a lot more running. But I got frustrated. What happened at the beginning of that game, I started doing a lot of, what's the temp? Where are you again, Southbound? I'm obviously the South, but not just a clever name, right? Oh well. I'm a sucker for punishment. I'll keep going. Upgrade players. I thought I did that. Upgrade players, yeah. All. Yes. Oh, there you go. I'll try again. I'm not going to give up yet. It can't be any worse than the last game, right? Watch, I eat my words. 84! Not an 88 team, so there's that. Okay, I'm feeling more confident already. They're only 4 above me instead of double. It's 8. I come to play football to relax, and it's just stressing me out more. Oh, that kind of backfired on me. Good stuff. I'll throw some football on, I'll be relaxing. What the hell was I thinking?
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuning.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford,
There's a
New
glare on
Jersey.
the whole left-hand side of my
Today, it's
TV.
week 3.
I got no
We've
freaking
a
blinds
good one
because I'm
in
moving.
store between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants.
Okay. Start off with the running game.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to
Why was he running to the left instead of
2
straight?
yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside,
All
trying to get
fancy
to the
footwork to
perimeter,
get
but
more.
not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking to throw. Blanchard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 10 catches, 79 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Hear my cat.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Blanchard. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown.
Boom, shakalaka.
Barkley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Upper arm fracture.
Does that run outside
No, you think?
So,
you can't return. Don't understand.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
What a baby. You can't come up with an upper arm fracture.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his first pass is in.
Wow, that was a hell of a catch. Okay.
Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Oh!
Can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens,
defense showing up this game.
That means other guys on his
team
have
you been?
God. Occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
4. Did you see that kick? It's at the 4. Oh my God.
New York set to take the field. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out.
Right.
Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt.
Come on, Shepard, get open.
Runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Oh, he got nailed.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Off play action. Blanchard. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them, and if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move on.
Oh, my God.
So nice job.
See how hard he got hit and kept running.
After that as he's brought down.
Pretty good. How's yours, man?
There, and it'll be second down.
Not bad.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
Not bad at all.
Why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers.
It's kind of gloomy yesterday.
When the
At least the
lights come
sun's out
on.
here today.
I think he likes natural light best.
All right, here we go.
To throw on second down. Blanchard.
I got a flag. There you go.
Tight end.
There it is.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out.
Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw. Blanchard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That was a nice chunk of
He's able
yardage.
to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once.
Shepard, and he'll be brought down
That was
shy
close,
of the 40
man.
at the
4th and
38-yard line.
Oh.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Oh, I just hit it, and then that was close. I pressed the button just in time to swat it.
Start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I can't believe defense is actually
Landon
playing
Collins,
defense.
the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And
What the hell kind of throw is that?
Incomplete.
He's throwing like to my quarterback. What's going on?
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They begin with a run by Barkley.
Oh my God.
That play went nowhere. Losing
They're hitting him so hard, man.
It'll be back at the 36.
They're hitting him so hard that you could
and
tell
it'll be
they're trying
2nd and 11.
fumble
Well,
it
you had to
again.
punt on your first drive, and on the first play
nailed
of the
him
second
there.
drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say
Just a chill
they
stream.
need something good to happen right here, right
Nothing
now.
major.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blanchard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw. Blanchard. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Nice
what do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all
Bounced right off my guy.
sometimes,
That was freaking awesome.
You've got a decent
Oh my
chance
god,
of
that was
coming away with the
awesome.
football.
Watch this. Oh, it didn't show. Hey, Lewis, how you doing? Great to see you.
The Giants.
How you
They were
doing?
forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to
Smash
punt
that
here
thumbs
because
up
they're
button for
gifted
me.
with
I
terrific
appreciate
field
it.
position.
Thank you.
I don't even want to think
You're
about
awesome.
the idea
Always
that they
great
would
for you
end
to
up
stop
punting
on
and
by.
starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Now it's Barkley. And a pickup of about 4 down
What's
inside
going on?
the 10
Things
to the
don't go my way.
8-yard line.
What's with that?
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Well, I might as well keep running it. Whatever happens, happens.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run with Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging.
Holy windy, man.
To
I
create
kicked
some
that
space.
pretty much center.
Extra point safely through. And it's now 14 to nothing. Well, they got the ball in great
I don't
field
know, you
position.
know what happened.
One
They
play
didn't touch
later,
him.
boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Must have been. Sounds about right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the
Career
end zone
guy.
for a touchback. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well
2
either.
minutes, they're going to
And
start
they always
throwing
tell
it,
you,
so-
don't press. You'll make things a little bit
Go
worse.
past the fence.
But in this particular situation, you
Oh.
try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tease Tabor. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your
See you later,
scheme?
bastards.
Maybe we should look at the
Smash the
defense
thumbs
and just
up
give them
button
a
for me,
whole
yeah.
lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now, the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Blanchard. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Yeah, holy crap, eh? How come my defense is actually showing up? What's going on? I'm not expecting it to
6
last.
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Blanchard over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, Blanchard.
There it is.
At the goal line.
Intercepted.
Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, like I said, it wasn't going to last.
That's where it stops.
I
The
called that
return
one.
is halted at the 12-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36.
That's how the game works. That's how the game operates.
Number 1.
I'll be shocked if they don't get 3.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Oh, I'm playing well.
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick
is windy. Good. Look how far that ball went.
So we've reached halftime here and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the
just about got him.
A lot of shouting,
screaming,
people upset. But typically, halftime
was
so
so
a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Cohen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Let me know if you guys can hear my music, please.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Because I turned up my... I went on devices on the PS4 and turned up my PS4 speaker.
On third down.
So you can hear me better. That's why you guys are hearing me better.
It back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain
Figured
on the
out how
play
to do
there.
it.
A nice job. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New York.
Back to the running game. Let's do this.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve.
Oh, I got it off just in time.
So often,
holy crap.
They want him out there to
block.
block.
Close.
Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game.
What are you guys up to tonight?
They influenced the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he'll push this forward
over
about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh, good, you can't hear it. That's good.
To throw on third down, Blanchard.
There's the pick. There it is.
Reuben Foster picks it.
Pick 6. There you go. Look, nothing can stop him. Oh, there's
He'll take this one all the way down inside the
I'm listening to Eminem, actually.
That's now a second interception and as many reads from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Thank you.
He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Tease Tabor. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20.
Wow, my defense showed up this game, man. Like, why can't they play like this every game?
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
New York set to take the field. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge.
Flag, face mask. I see him grab my face mask.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink.
What?
Offense.
Of course. Wow.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there, game. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
Looking to throw. Blanchard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This is Barkley.
Oh,
lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It's caught. Back up.
Oh, my God. That was awesome.
It's going to turn out to be the final
I want you to replay that.
third quarter.
I barely snuck that ball. Oh, they're not showing it.
We'll return with more
Why?
after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a second.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thanks for that. It's working.
Kind of the key here.
But I got frustrated with the Dallas. Their defense was so strong. I had 0 running game. I tried that at the beginning, and it flopped.
Possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Their defense was just that good.
What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Then I got frustrated, and I gave up on the run. That's what happened.
Maybe a yard up to the 36. Run blitz there.
I know Saquon's
something we might see more
really
on
good,
in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone.
I just gave up on the run too early. That's what happened.
QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
Oh, come on.
Blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a third down throw, but it misses.
Definitely
the
gonna run more.
Incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's
I'm just not going to give up as easy on the run. I got frustrated.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
It's working.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions.
And my defense decided to show up this game.
Do they rely more on the ground game here?
That happened. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. I appreciate it.
Not just for the guy throwing
How's your day going?
but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just
Good to see
wonder,
you.
is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now the first play of the drive there is
Oh,
incomplete.
my neck.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Oh, damn it, I missed.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I got past him and
That's
I
what you're thinking here,
ran right
Robert.
around.
I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
Yeah, I know that. I do a lot of that myself.
Down. They're going
I should have did a lot more multitasking today because I didn't get much done. Which sucks. But
now Garoppolo.
I'll get it done. I'll get it done.
And that is incomplete.
I'll have to do more
Niners
tomorrow.
go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet.
Dislocated elbow.
On defense here.
Yeah, right
That
now
hurt.
really hoping for a turnover. the play fake. Blanchard to Shepard.
Oh, nice catch. Oh my God. There was much room there, man. That was zero room for error.
6 yards is the
I bullet passed it right into his hands. Wow, I just got lucky. That was luck. There's 2 defenders, man.
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants,
wow.
Quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That was luck.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On the run, it's Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Playing tunes seems to help me relax and play better too. Note to self, listen to tunes in one ear. I'm listening to the game with one ear and the other one, I have my headphone on.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on that last drive,
I play better when I'm relaxed.
Turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense.
Oh, face mask. Yep. He's right. Did you see him? He called it after. He's like, face mask. Yep. I did it.
And that's exactly what
I didn't even touch anything, but I
think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive.
The game's getting desperate now. Now they're going to call face mask to get 15 yards. I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
The screen pass.
How do you do that, Kiki?
He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke here. Got him some extra yardage. A good pick up there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
What's wrong with that?
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still.
I find when I at least have one headphone on, and then I can hear the game with the other ear, I play more relaxed and I play better.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
The last game, don't look, man. I got my butt kicked. It was bad.
So it's 49er football.
It was a blowout, bad. It was like my worst game. You want to see my worst game? Go watch the last game.
Having time to talk it over. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Meyer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of
what is his toe? Really? His toes were in?
The 11 or the 12.
I call bullshit on that.
I do have to.
I don't know. I wish they're not showing the replay. I can't challenge it. Okay.
I like it when it all comes together.
I don't think his toes are in.
Catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
That's awesome.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brian Poole. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case.
Boom,
shakalaka.
My defense showed up fine, really bad.
Each and every time. This was a defense.
I could use half the defense that happened this game on the last game. It would have been great. Thanks for showing up.
Now the try here for the point after. The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I think you might catch crunching.
This one fielded at the 5.
He's far away, too.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Well, this is my last game. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great evening.
Offense now.
I'll make myself some tea and
onto the field.
chill and check out streams.
Their offense has struggled.
Put the Hex on TV.
And something here at the end just to take into next
week.
Yeah, sometimes teams.
So thanks for joining me. I'm glad you got to see me at least win one game.
And we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George.
Oh, I just caught his feet. He was gone.
Past the 45 before being tackled.
Barely got his feet there. Wow.
19 yards gives him a new set.
They're going to be getting a touchdown if I had to guess. No
now
flag, so that's a flag.
I think one of the big
false start for them.
49ers might have jumped.
False start, offense.
Yeah.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Go ahead.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Everybody have a great evening.
Nice
Thanks for joining us.
Kind of savage.
See you all soon.
But correct.
I'm going to try to do a wrestling stream sometime tomorrow.
They showed off the
Maybe.
athletic juke.
That's my plan.
Good little gain there. Not a whole lot
I don't
of
know
real
if I'm
estate,
going to have enough time.
but a nice carry. Play action. Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Hit the post.
This will be
That was fun.
incomplete. One
Flexibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One final try now for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
Oh, he's not happy.
I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, about protecting your home turf, they were able to do that here in this one.
Similar
what
to
the hell
tennis
is floating in
match,
Troy's face?
Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. So for our entire crew,
Until next time, Blaze. Next time. I don't want to upgrade. What am I doing? What's up with that? 2 new injuries. Gotta love it. Yeah, buddy. 8 frickin' weeks. Yikes. Upper arm fractured, shoulder tear, and dislocated elbow. I won. Who knew? That reminds me, everybody, Blaze Radio's on tonight. On a ungodly hour. If you're at old AF, you're not going to make Blaze Radio. If I'm going to make Blaze Radio tonight, I need about 12 insure. Maybe. Depends, too. I don't know. Oh, this is season 5. Holy crap, I never got fired for 5 seasons. I thought it was 4. Who knew? Just advancing everything here before I get off, so I'm ready next time. Jets, ooh, that's gonna be a good one. So, let's save it. Because for some reason this game doesn't have autosave. It says it does, but it doesn't do it. Okay, everybody, peace. Thanks, man.